This is a pizza oven made by Nova Industries for Tombstone Pizza. It's a commercial grade convenience store type. It's got a little timer with a bell that rings. Unbelievably clean shape. Found it at a garage sale. The guy was asking $15 for it. Well, after looking around his garage sale, I found a pair of microphones for a Sony tape recorder. Really cool vintage microphones. And he wanted $5 for those, so I offered him $10 for everything, and he said, "How about 11?" Well, I took it. And then when I researched this, I saw that there was a few had sold, getting about $70 to $75. There's one actually on auction that was ending soon when I put this up. It sold for about $72.50, I believe, and I put this up for $100, and that's what it sold for. This cowboy hat was just part of a box lot I got for a couple dollars at an auction. It was sold by Merchandise Outlet in Mitchell, South Dakota. If you're familiar with Mitchell, it's home of the world famous Corn Palace. Can't miss it on your way out to Mount Rushmore. It's I don't know if it's a name. Beaver Hats, that's the way I advertised it. It says 10x quality. Well, in these modern hats, that number X doesn't mean a lot. But it's a nice looking hat. And I sold it to a gentleman in Japan for $60. This sale I'm going to chalk up to intuition. This was, instead of throwing this away, just found it. I decided to do a little research. And sure enough, this is kind of a famous music store in New York City back in the 60s, 70s. So I put it up for $20. And after a few months, it sold. This is a Proctor Silex countertop coffee maker, percolator. It's got these cool starbursts on the glass part of the carafe, which actually is removable. And then inside here are a couple of lights that come on while you're percolating the coffee. So it's really got that space age thing going on. And I bought this along with another countertop coffee pot for $2 each. The other one already sold, and now this one is sold for $60. This is a Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. I bought this way back in 2013 when I first got into this. I was a member of some Facebook groups, and that's all they talked about was Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirts. So I looked for them wherever I could. Being in Arizona, I found quite a few. Look for the ones with the coconut buttons and the larger sizes. This one being a large, 100% silk. But I just looked at the listing, and boy, was it old. Had the shirt just hanging on a hanger against the wall. But I finally took an offer of $18 for it. And now that I've looked this shirt over again, I should have redone that listing long ago. I probably paid $4 for this at the thrift store. This is a portable transistor radio made in Germany. It's a Telefunken Bajazzo Deluxe. This is a US export. You can always tell that because the FM dial goes up to 108. Whereas even the most modern European ones only go up to 104. And I acquired this with all the other vintage electronic equipment I bought last fall. And so I really don't have any idea what kind of money I have into this. And it does work. I don't have a AC adapter for it, just tested it with batteries. And I made a video of it because the AM dial does not work. The AM shortwave, I should say, as this is shortwave capable. But everything else about it's very nice, great condition. And I know of these because when I first got into eBay back in 1999, I had a little niche. It was German radios, mostly German tube radios, but so I was familiar with this Telefunken brand. It's an old brand from Germany. And I knew this had some value, these little portable ones. So even though it's not completely functional, it does work on the FM dial very nicely. I still got $200 for it. This is a pair of Nike Air Ringleader tennis shoes, basketball shoes. I actually bought these for myself, but they kind of hurt my feet. Got them for $3, put them up for sale, and I just sold them for $30. Old models from the 70s are always a no-brainer to pick up. This was just $1, and I thought it was going to be a real score, but it wasn't complete. I took a picture of all the pieces spread out and counted them up and put it up for sale, and it sold for $30. This is another vintage record holder. This is a Lyric with the numbered indexed slots, and the wires are sort of a red coated vinyl of some sort, and the frame is a brass finish, and this one sold for $40. It was just a $2 garage sale item. Another Trugether sale. This is a 4-track cribbage board. Looks like it's probably from the 50s, and very complete, very good condition, and I had no idea if these would be worth much. It was just $2 at a auction. Nobody else was picking this out, and for $2 I thought I'd give it a chance, and it sold for $40. This is a pair of Red Wing work boots. I bought 2 pairs of these at the same garage sale. They only wanted $2 a pair. Couldn't pass that up. I paid as much as $10 for these nice Red Wing boots. Out of the 2 pair, these were actually the most worn. It's got this little divot in the toe, but I had them priced exactly the same, $99.99, and I got a $70 offer on these, so I thought that was pretty good to sell the more worn pair first. This is a vintage made in the USA Wrangler denim jacket. It's got the nice brown fleece lining and corduroy collar. I always buy these, especially the fleece lined ones. They seem to sell the best. This was just like $3 at a garage sale, and it went for $40. This is a vintage 2-chime doorbell made by Rittenhouse. This is an item I found in the basement of an estate sale on the second day. It had written right here $5, so I made use of a label to cover that up. So I got it for $2.50, and I often find things like this in the basement, just unused appliances or electronic items, and this sold for $60.